Nice and easy, composed right there from Carranza off the start. Like we said, those two center backs were going to look for this entirety of this.
Last week, there was a lot of chippy play, and you know what? Malaga just wasn't.
But Malaga's got to take care of business on the field.
Looks like Williams wanted that one going down the right side. And
we said we saw his speed, we saw his aggression. Could also be a couple injuries. I remember we had Sanchez. A little bit of that trick play off the training ground, which sometimes tends to work, but it's very tough when you're coming in fresh. Even though you've seen a team a couple times, you can work on that midweek, and sometimes those plays do come off. The problem is, though, you mess one of those up for the rest of the game, they're going to know it's coming, so you blew your one chance to get it.
He's going to play it out to Souza.
Hopefully be aggressive in a good way here in this first half and do nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, Anthony, I mean, something that me and Will were talking about a lot last week and a lot of the week before was as a saying that they think
here in the first 12 minutes of play here, Malaga really doesn't have a chance to breathe. And a long shot, kind of wasted possession there on that one because they had possession, but, this is as they go long here to
the attack again. And then Carranza's going to win it and just play it back to Atherton.
Not many options here. As another high press, they have to move this team up the field. Maybe have a high line with their center backs. We talked about it already. Souza and Carranza here. That one will not test Atherton as he fields it.
Joe Dolan defending over there.
Bagley cuts back onto his left foot, and a great save by Atherton.
This team has a lot of weapons with Bagley and Arlotti and Pacenti. All of them great weapons for ball.
Cruz. But a nice play tracking back there by Dawes. Just to shield and get that little bit of pressure off his back midfield, and he doesn't do anything stupid. See, like even right there, we see him going back to the keeper. He has nothing up the field. He doesn't play a stupid pass. He knows his role, and that's what you want in a center. And 5 early fouls here from Boston, so moving forward, we're going to have to keep an eye.
Bagley standing over this one with his right foot. Plays it right to Atherton. Easy save for him.
He knows that one was a wasted opportunity. As much as this first half has felt lopsided, which it has been, the scoreline still... As it's played back to Atherton. Looking for an option. He might play this one long, but leaves it for Carranza.
Malaga's got to find a chance here. They got to get something going offensively. Got to get people down the field. It's a lot. A lot of this first 28 minutes of this game has been played on this left half of the field. Malaga needs the ball to. You know what? If they're gonna win, both those guys have to play well, and they have so far. Let's hope they can get the offense start going.
Yeah.
And it's on the hunt. And great job there by Carranza to beat the Boston player. Play it back to Atherton.
Looks like all the park by Carranza, but no foul called. Ref's kept his whistle in his mouth a couple times here on a couple spots where I think he should have called a foul, but I think he's letting the game play because there have been a lot of fouls here in the first half. And, stopping the game every couple seconds, that could make the job very tricky for him. He's going to have to start.
You have to play to your referee. You have to know what he's calling and what he's not calling. And looks like the referee is trying to be pretty fair. They have to capitalize on those misplays by Boston. It's the only way they're going to score in this game.
Yeah, Malaga can't a couple chances here a couple minutes ago. So we see him laying down there on the trainer's table. Unfortunate. A couple injuries this season there from Malaga that, we have Malman out. We already have Sanchez and now Dolan. So, they're down a couple guys, but this is what we said earlier. You got to have the other guys on the team step it up and put on for the rest of the team. Looks like Atherton, yep, he'll have that one. You can hear him yell from here. That was his ball all the way.
That's right. As they say, you got to get your sea legs under you, Got to get those legs ready.
Atherton with another ball's whipped in. And it's headed in a beautiful save by
Atherton.
Boston controlling, playing the far side.
Bagley played that in.
And another save by
the tempo of play has built up. It's not like what we saw in the first half. Danny Atherton is really showing people what he...
The box, but nothing doing. Ball's whipped back, but Atherton's got that one comfortably. Ball's played in. Trapped down. And the shot fired, but another save there by Atherton.
Running out of space to put Atherton saves on this paper.
And Bagley shots, for that matter. He's been all over the place. As documented in the pregame, Bagley, a very aggressive forward. We saw him on both flanks in that first half, right and left, but very aggressive for the short man up.
All of our trainers are actually from Feldman Physical Therapy, one of our sponsors. Thank you to them for
was very aggressive, leading the world in offsides. But guess what? that could just be the spark plug they need for the
Colts. Good job there by Souza. Look at Souza.
Souza and Atherton in the back have been a rock. And Carranza has played terrific.
It's Bagley who's on the ball for him.
Atherton, that's easy for him. Looks like he's going to try to fast break one. He's going to play this one. Joseph Kaliwala. Ball's played in and deflected, but a nice save there by Atherton.
It's like Atherton wants to go fast again, but he's going to hold up Soklo going down the right side. He was looking for him immediately, but...
The first half from Malaga. The shot and a beautiful save again.
Ball's played in. Atherton punches that one away.
Ball's played over the top for Bagley, but Atherton looks like he's got this one covered. A great clearance.
7 saves.
Speaking of having you covered, Hampton Inn, they make you happy. And breaking at pace is Boston, and another save by Atherton. Ball's
big happens, so I don't see too much time being added. See if Atherton first half. So let's see if, putting him back in that corner spot gives them the ability to score here. Plays it long.
Ball's played in, headed twice, but Atherton saves that one, and he's definitely going to lay for this one.
There he is.
Just for a couple seconds here. Make sure that clock ticks down.
Danny Atherton, 9 saves on the day today. Great, great, great game by him.
Looks like he's going to play this one long. Nobody up, though, for Malaga.
Right there. That's the play that he makes. He makes that extra effort to go out there and get the ball.
I bet if we had a tracker on all these players on this field, we all know who ran the most this game.
That's
but
right.
The ball falls late, and Atherton grabs it. Great play by Danny on his head.
Great.
Just out of the reach there of Bagley, but Atherton doing what he's done all night tonight. Absolutely fantastic. All aggression, no fear.
And I mean, Anthony, we've been talking about this for what, 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks now? That is Danny Atherton. That is how he plays the game. And it's beautiful, and it's a beautiful strategy just by the FC Malaga City team. This is probably going to be the last chance for Boston. Bagley plays it in. And there's Atherton.
Traps it down, but a loose ball.
It's
cleared off the line.